Baby, when I met you, crash, you really wasn't in my plans. I'm not sweet player. When you make them laugh, still never made me mad. I'm not sweet player. I need to love you. Okay, so that's a song I very, 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 very much love, and I wanted you to hear it. So, anyway, guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, please hit the red subscribe button below, and then we'll like chill for you. So, today I'm feeling advice-ishy, so I'm going to tell you guys about the tips on how to like bag the first date, if that even makes sense. So if you've never been on a date, or if you have a date coming up and it's like the first date, so I got tips for you, so please stay tuned and listen to the end of the video to get all the tips and thank me later. Okay, so first I like note everything down, so excuse me if you see me looking down. Okay, yeah, so the very first thing that you wanna do when you like reach the venue or wherever you guys are going, speak confidence. Like, you want to make sure that your body language has already spoken before you even open your mouth. So first things first, signature scent. Make sure you smell nice, like buy some nice cologne. And I would recommend, if I would recommend you have like one signature scent. Okay, it's nice to have a lot, but I'm speaking of the first date. So, like, okay, I'm watching TV and they're distracting me, so I'll just like, okay, cool. So, your signature scent. Make sure when you walk in, like, your cologne is already filling the air. Your cologne has already spoken, and then when you sit down, like, make sure your shoulders are back. Not like this, hi. No, it's like, hello, nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. You already know the drill. Da 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 da. That. So, signature scent number uno. Number two, you have to make sure that you practice your conversation. Like, do a mock date, mock convo with your friend or with yourself in front of a mirror. You can practice that conversation so that when you get there, it doesn't get so weird and awkward and all of that. Especially if you're someone like me who struggles with social anxiety, you must make sure that you practice that conversation before you even get there. And don't like script it, at when he says this, I'll say this, and then this, and then this. No, you lose it. Just make sure it's natural. When you get there, go with the flow. Make sure that you're not talking a lot. Like, just chill, be on your best behavior. Let him like take control, and then go where he goes. You don't want to come out as what's the word but point me, you don't want to come out as kerere kerere or something. Just chill. When he says this, you say this. Like, make sure the conversation flows, and it's easy. The next point, make sure that you're leaving room for more. When you guys are getting to know each other, like, make sure you're not saying everything, like unajaza everything. Like, don't tell him everything about you. Like, if you're telling him about a certain thing, like, don't tell him everything about that thing. Like, leave some room for suspicion, curiosity, and so that he even gets questions to ask you about that specific thing. Or if there's going to be a second date, god willing, you like fill him in. Next point, make sure that you are not talking so much about yourself. Yeah, in as much as you're you're telling him your stuff. Don't make the date all about you. It's not all about you. You're getting to know each other. He's not getting to know you. You are getting to know each other. I'm assuming you guys have like recently met, or like if you even knew each other, you've never like been on a date. That's why it's the first date. So don't say too much about yourself. Like keep it casual, keep it cool, the give him boss babe vibes. Yes, that's the word. Give him boss babes vibes. Like make him like want to know more. And then you see, when you're talking so much about yourself, there isn't any gaps. There aren't going to be any questions for him to ask. So you're going to be like an open book to him, and we don't want that for you. So zip and make sure when he's talking about himself, ask him questions like you're interested. Obviously that's why you're here, not for the food only. Like you're interested. Okay, next point is food actually. So this type of girls, when you go on a date, you tend to like order snacky things, small food, that is street fries. Okay, it's not bad, but try and order like some real food, not, I'm even mad. Order some real food and eat. Like eat. Okay, usikule na kelele ati vibaya vibaya, but like eat. Don't be afraid to eat, by the way. Don't usijifanya hapo maringo ati, oh, I only eat fries, I only eat what. Like eat. That's why we are here. I'm here to eat and you're here to know me. Yeah, so please eat. Okay, so as you get to know him, make sure that you know his morals. Like, where does this guy stand? What's his view on certain things? Like, like if you are serious about this guy, or if you like want to make something out of it, you definitely want to know where this guy stands with things, how he views things. You want to see if you have like different views on things, how the world is in their eyes. Don't be boring. Like make sure you know all of that before you leave, and this will help you to know if you're going to be on a second date with this person, if you're going to block them after this date, if you're going to call them when you get home. Make sure you know his view on things, his brain. How does this person think? How does this person manage this and this and this? How does this person view certain topics? You might find that things that you find offending, or things that you find okay, things that you view in a certain way, you might find that he views them in another different way that offends you, and you don't have to tell him that it offends you, and it doesn't have to be an argument. You're just trying to see how does he view things, how is the world to him in his eyes, things like those. Then make sure you're maintaining eye contact during this whole date. Like when a person is talking to you, you have to make sure that you're looking straight into their eyes. Like don't be afraid, don't be nervous, don't be shy. Like this shows interest. This shows that you're like, what's the word? Okay, like you're interested in me. You want to know me, you want to hear what I have to say, you're interested. Like I'm worth your time, just look at me. Next, don't be all over your phone. You're on a date and then someone is like, oh, and then, oh, cool, and then, oh, no, that's so annoying. Like, first of all, sit straight, shoulders back, project confidence. Don't be on your phone. Like, I'm here for like an hour or two. Okay, like an hour max. What are we doing for 2 hours? An hour max. Don't be all over your phone. If you need to, excuse yourself, go to the loo, make a call, text whoever you're texting, and then like go back. Like, don't be on your phone and this person clearly wants to talk to you. I'll be bored if you're all over your phone, and trust me, I'll block you when I'm on the date. So don't. It's actually rude. It's actually rude, yeah. That's the least you can do. That's the least you can do. Like, stay away from your phone for this 1 hour, and then we'll check. Everybody will go back wherever we came from. So yeah, when you're talking to this person, okay, I forgot.
Few moments later.
Good. So observe their humor. There are this type of people that you meet, and then they're trying to be funny. Okay, that's mean, but you're trying to be funny before you even know my type of humor. You're over here using sarcasm, throwing words all over the place, and you don't even know whether you find that offending or not. So you may just end up hating because I'm not finding whatever you're saying funny. Like, what? That's not even funny. So, like, try to know their level of humor, their level of sarcasm, so that when you say something, they'll not get offended and you'll not miss out on the second date. Of which, if you do, if you do all things right and then you miss out on the second date, it's their loss, not yours. You are the freaking prize, not him. Okay, he is, but you are the prize. You put the fee in prize, okay? Repeat after me. You are the prize, baby. So even if you miss that date, there's more on the line. Move. So yeah. Oh, before I even forget, this is a must-have. I've must. Like, don't even leave the house without this one. Make sure you have money to pay for your meal and to pay for his meal. What? His meal? But mostly your meal. Make sure that you order something that's within your budget. Like, even if he bails on you, what are you going to do? Make sure you have money that is enough to pay for that whole date. You know, because it can be so embarrassing because some niggas pull up with the, oh, I forgot my wallet, oh, my credit card isn't working, oh, I lost my money. And it's embarrassing because we're all over here, we have eaten and we have no money to pay for this. What are we going to do? Such an embarrassing first date. And I'll block you if we go on a date and you do me like that. That's dirty. Shame. So make sure you have money, okay? If you don't, postpone the date. Make sure you are in public. Like, these people that invite you for a first date, and then they're like, come to my place. What? How? I don't You don't even know me. We don't know each other like that, boo. So we're going out in public. Make sure that that person is taking you out in public where, like, people are, so that if anything happens, anyone can come to your rescue. Like, don't go to their place. That's sketchy. Hey, don't do that. We don't. So I think the last one has to be, make sure that you've told at least two friends of your whereabouts. Like, so that if you go missing, if this person decides to do some stuff with you, like, make sure that people know where you are, so that even if anything happens to you, they'll know who to tell, or they'll know how to help you. Yeah. So, and then when you're out of that first date, come tell me if these tips worked for you, and tell me if you had more that I didn't mention and you feel that they can be useful. Yeah, thank you for watching up to this far. Don't leave without subscribing. Actually, if you've watched up to here and you've not subscribed, man, shame. Please subscribe, like, share, comment on this video, and I'll see you on my next one as usual. Bye.